Hello everyone, my name is DIXIT and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'll give you a walkthrough of one of the retired machine of HackTheBox. The name of the machine is Meta. This is a medium machine and there are a couple of techniques we are using in this machine to get it compromised. It looks like a medium machine, but I can say that it's in a category of medium and the easy section itself. So let me go to the system now and get it solved this machine. So before proceeding further in this video, so first of all I'll show you this is my technical channel where I'll publish all the walkthrough related to the HackTheBox, or I can say the vulnerability details, everything I have already posted from my site. Okay, and other than that I can say that this is my technical blog where I'll posted all my writers which I'm created from my side, and these are the subcategories for these sections. Okay, now we'll go to the machine. So today we'll solving the machine Meta. It's a medium machine of HackTheBox. So what we have to do first, so first of all the IP address of this machine is 10.10.11.140. So we'll just start further with this only. We'll just wait for the output. So as we can see the output over here, the port 22 is enabled, port 80 is enabled. Okay, that's the first thing which we can say that about this. Okay, now let me proceed further with this. So what else we can do it? In the meantime, one more thing which we have to do. So over here I can see the art corp. Okay, so that also one which we have to do it. So let me try to do this. Okay, just forget about this one right now. Okay, you just have to do the entry of this first. Okay, get it saved. Once you're done with that, simply open the browser and try to get it access this. So let me open this, paste it. Okay, so over here you can see that it looks like a static type of website for you. Now what's the next step for it? As we are not seeing anything further to proceed, so we'll just go with a GoBuster, try to understand other subsections, other subdirectories for it. So let me clear the screen, let me run this GoBuster. So as I'm aware about couple of things, I'm not looking for any code like a response code of 404 500 503, so I'm just excluding those things. URL I just make it over here, and using the checklist you can able to get the word list out of it, and I'm looking for the directories. That was the reason I have mentioned the directories. Let me run this command and wait for the output. So over here you can see assets and CSS are the two directories, I can see that, which I can able to see it. Okay, we'll proceed further with that. This is not the approved one which we are looking for it, so we'll run the GoBuster once again. This time looking for vhost. Okay, so I'll run with this straightforward same command. I'll put the URL as I have already put the host entry, so that was the reason I'm using the artcorp.htv directly, and I'm looking for the vhost.logs. So vhost I'm looking for it. Okay, subdomain I can say that. Let me trigger it and wait for the output. As we can see in the output, it's dev01.artcorp.htp. So we'll try to get it access. Before proceeding further, let me put the host entry. So this is the one which you have to do it later on. So okay, you just have to do this entry also. Once you're done with that, simply copy this section, go to the browser, try to get it access this. Oh sorry. So we'll try to get it access in such a way. It should be working for me. Okay, perfect. Now it's working. So it's just showing me like a file. I can get it uploaded. Okay, and it's look like an image only. So what we'll do, we'll just try to upload any image file over here. So let me see to upload this file. Okay, test one. No appropriate output. Let me see to upload any other file. I think this one looks like sufficient for me. I'm not getting the appropriate output. Just give me a minute. So we'll try to upload index one. Okay, so let me try to select this and click on it, click on upload. We can able to see the output now. So this output is of XF tool only. Okay, so what we can do now, so it's look like this is a vulnerable one. We can pass along with the file inside of it, we can pass any, I can say that a command, and that we can get it executed at the server side and get the output out of it. That was one of the things which we're trying over here itself. So let me try to insert my command inside of this file and try to pull that content out of it. So this is one of jpg_rce. I'm just using this one directly over here. Okay, you just have to simply clone it on your base machine. I have already cloned it, so I'm not doing it once again. Once you're done with that, you simply have to fire this command. I'll just make it that clear for you. Okay, so you simply have to run this command. Once you run with that, so whatever the command you're trying to get to execute, you simply have to mention over here itself. This is a file which is already present over there. Eval is a config is also, you have to get it defined. These files are already present. This is a straightforward syntax. You have to use it, and simply over here itself you have to give it your command, whatever the output you're just looking for it. I'll simply run it, and it just get it integrated inside of this file. Okay, now I'll go to the browser once again. Over here itself, I'll go to the download section, jpeg. Okay, and then I'll just upload this file and try to get it run. So once I'll upload it, I can get the output of www-data. So this is the username right now, having the rights for it. Okay, so this we are getting it, which we are looking for it. Who am I? Now what exactly we can do it? So we'll make a reverse shell similar in such a way itself, just to get it, trigger it. So let me open this. I'll put it my IP address over here. So IP address is 14.102, okay, and 90001. Okay, over here you have to select bash 5, and over here you have to select bin bash and base 64. Okay, so this content you have to get it copy on your machine. Let me copy this, paste it on my notepad. Okay, now what we have to do, I'll simply have to fire the same command once again with this customization one. Okay, so I'll show you that what exactly you have to do it now. So that same command we have to get it triggered once again, but this time we're putting a one-liner script also inside of it, which at the time of the execution give us a reverse shell. Okay, and in the meantime, same thing we have to do it. It's 9000. So let me run the listener as nlvp 9001. Okay, this will have to run it, and this also will have to run it. So this is which we getting from the ref shell and the straightforward same command. Okay, let me get it trigger it. Once we trigger it, this creating one file image. Okay, till yet nothing happened. We'll go to the browser, and over here itself I'll just go to this section and try to refresh it. I think it will be clear for me. Okay, so if we upload the same file once again and click on upload, as that file is already uploaded, that was the reason it's get triggered that. But otherwise you have to get it, refresh that, and simply browse that same file once again, click on upload, then automatically get triggered it as one liner is inside of it. So now we're inside of the machine, and it's a limited level shell, I can say that. So what the next step for it, which you have to do it. So over here you can see the who am I end ID. So by this way you can get the output, what type of user is it, and what are the now this user is a part of which group and everything, group ID also you can get the details about it. Now a single liner just to make that stable. So this command you have to get it triggered. These are the initially one you have to do it. So nothing much. Oh, sorry, I think the wrong one is get selected over here. Okay, let me select the command once again. I think this one. Okay, perfect. So now what we have to do, on my base machine I have already, it's PSPY. I think I already have that. I have that or not. Let me see that PSPY. It's I think it's already there. So what I'm looking for, I'll show you that through my text you can get the link about it. Okay, so this one you have to fire it just to get it enumerate. So know about the processor and everything. You have to download this file on your base machine. Once you're done with that, you simply have to sorry, this is not the command, this is the command for it. Okay, so once you're done with that, what you have to do, you simply have to run Python 3. Okay, and Python 3 and then m http dot server. I think it's dot server. I think this will work. Okay, so it's working on 8000 port. Now what we have to do, I'll simply go to my shell, okay, and I'll just move my subdirectives to shm section. Now I'll try to get it, download the file. Okay, so it's wget 10.10.14.10.20.2:8,000/pspy64s, and I'll run it and this will work. Okay, now we'll change the permission. We'll change the permission and by that way we'll run that. Okay, let me change the permission and this one py64s, and this time I'll put @ also. Okay, so wait for the output to get it done. So now in the output you can see this is the section which I'm looking for it. Okay, so Thomas is one of the user which is trying for the same thing. Okay, he's just trying to get it, modify the configuration, and this is the one which we are looking for it. So now what we have to do, we'll try to see the content of this convert_image.sh file. Okay, let me run this once again. I'll see the content out of it. So I can see it will convert the image in the format PNG. Okay, that was one of the thing, and it's using the package Mogrify. Okay, so what we have to do, we'll see the version of Mogrify first, whether it's vulnerable or not. Okay, so let me run this now and see. Okay, I can able to see the version also over here. I hope so I'm getting it. It's -version. Okay, I can able to see the version also now. Okay, so on the basis of that it looks like a vulnerable version. So what's the next step for it? So we just go to this path from where it's get triggered. Okay, so let me go to this path. Now what we have to do, we'll try to make it, there is one RC is available in the market. I'm just making one of the SVG file, and as this cron job is running it after every 1 minute. So okay, so I'll just make it one file with poc.svg, and I'll just put my content, whatever the content I'm looking for it. It's got that script get run with that conversion, and that script that file is also get intact with it and get it run. So once it's get triggered, it's automatically fetch the result which we are looking for it. So whatever the content, I'll just try to put it from my side. That content is get it triggered and the output will get it. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just open one more terminal. I'll show you that what I mean by that. So we'll just go to this section. I'll show you that either I have this. Okay, I have it. Okay, so we'll just make poc.svg, this one of the file which we try to create it. Okay, once we done with that, go back to our shell. Okay, and over here itself, what I'll do, I'll just try to get it download. Okay, in the same section. So let me try to get it downloads. It's wget. Sorry, it will not allow me to do that. Okay, so let me try to get it copy on my notepad. It will go on and on and on. That was the reason every time you can see something different. Okay, so let me try to run this command. I'll show you that. I'll run this command directly, and by this way I can able to get it download, and even I can able to see the content also. So I can able to see this file. Okay, now what we have to do, we'll just wait for it to get it trigger, and in the meantime I'll try to fetch, I will to see the content of this info one, whether I'm getting some output or not. Okay, till yet nothing is created. We'll just wait for it. It will take some time to get it trigger it. Okay, now let me try to trigger it once again. Okay, and this time you can able to see the content. Okay, so this is the content is in base64 format. We'll just try to get it convert on our base machine, and then it's a type of id underscore RSA file. Whatever the content we have mentioned, I'll show you that also, so that you can able to understand. So in this content, what actually we're looking for it. So it just fetch this out, convert in the base64 format, and put it in this file. So that is the output we are getting it right now. Okay, so what's the next step for it? We'll try to make it what I have to do it. Okay, so we'll just wait for a minute. So what I'll do, I'll simply have to make this complete content. Okay, I'll put it inside of the double quotes base64 and decode it to the id underscore RSA. Make sure at the time of copying it from your machine, then at the time couple of spaces you can able to see. So make sure you have to remove those spaces. Once you're done with that, put this in such a command and you simply have to trigger it. Once you're done with that, okay, so I'll show you that what's the actual, this is the content of id underscore RSA. Now change the permission of 600 id underscore RSA. Okay, and now what we have to do, we'll simply have to fire this using this id underscore RSA file. I'll try to get it login with the Thomas, and I think this will work. Okay, so now what we have to do, we'll simply have to see the user.txt. This is one of the thing which we're looking for it. Now the next thing, we'll just try to know like what actually the thing which we have to use it to escalate our privileges. So neofetch is one of the package, I can say that, on our machine which we have to use it to escalate our privileges. So I'll use that one only directly over here, and what actually we can do it just to get it done. So there is a configuration file. I'll show you the configuration file first of this. Okay, so this is the configuration file of neofetch. Okay, so what we do, we'll try to export the config home file to that config file. I'll show you that what I'll do. So I'll just do that export of this to the home folder of in the base where exactly we are over here itself. So in the home section of Thomas, we'll just trigger that first. Now what I'll do, with the echo command, I'll try to put my content inside of the config file. So this one I'll trigger it. I'll simply put /bin/bash inside of the configuration file from my side. Once I'm done with that, I'll simply have to trigger that neofetch once again. Neofetch is a type of package by which when you run it, it simply give you the output of the, I think, the configuration and everything about the machine itself where it's running. So that is the package detail, and once we trigger with that, we can able to become a root. Okay, and I can able to see the content of root.txt flag. Okay, so over here itself, the catch is you simply have to export that to our base. I can say that a base home directory. Then you simply have to put our entry, whatever the thing you want to get it triggered. Whenever it just fetch it with a neofetch, whenever it get triggered for the neofetch package to get it triggered, automatically this will trigger it and it give us a root privileges. Okay, that is the stuff. Now I'll give you a summary once again of this machine itself. So what exactly we are doing it, we'll just start with the nmap first. We'll get the output port 22 and port 80. Once we proceed further with port 80, and we'll just know that like over here itself, it's a static page. So we'll run the GoBuster, we get some couple of directories, and then we'll go for the vhost also, just to know like is there any subdomain is available for this target or not. It's available. We'll put the host entry for it. Then we'll proceed further with that and trigger it with it. We'll try to get it access on a browser directly, the dev01. Then try to upload the JPG file. We'll get the exif tool output. Then we'll try to put a command from our side, get the output. Then we'll put a reverse shell from our side and we'll get the output, and it will get triggered it. By that way, we get the reverse shell of our, I can say, the primary shell of the target machine. And once we get that primary shell will proceed further with that only, will run PSY, PS64 PAY. Now just to know about it, what are the I think a processor, those things are running for it, and on the basis of that only we'll just came to know about it. I can say that there are a couple of processes. So there are a couple of processes are running over here itself, and by that way we just came to know it's Mogrify is a package is running on it, and using that we can convert our JPG file to our PNG format. That's the thing which we can able to understand. We'll just try to see with the PSPY one, and then we'll try to see the content of that converted file. It is .sh format. We'll try to see that Mogrify version is vulnerable. So what we do, we'll try to make one poc.svg file and put the content, whatever the content we're looking for it. We're looking for ID_RSA of Thomas. So that was one of the things which we have did it from our side, and by that way, once it's after a minute it's get triggered, we'll get that output in the format of info. Once we get that, we'll just simply put it that base 64 content on our base machine, try to decode it and make it ID_RSA file, and by that way we just try to make it a permission chmod is 600, we are just make it and try to get it logged with the Thomas. Once we inside our Thomas, we can able to see the initial flag. Then we'll run the sudo -l. We just came to know there is another package, it's new fetch packages over there itself. Okay, so what we just simply initially try to get access the configuration file of it, and then we'll try to get it pulled to our home directory, modify with a /bin/bash just to push it from our side, and try to get it triggered that command once again neofetch, and once we trigger it, we get the root shell and we can able to see the root flag. That's all about the stuff which I just want to get it covered in this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. If you'd like to connect me, you can connect me directly on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn profile link I'll provide in the description section of this video. And if you want to provide a feedback of this, whatever that you feel like about this video, please provide the comment in the comment section of this video. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.